What's good, YouTube?
Yeah.
Welcome back to another video. It's your boy D-Bo.
Who? D-Bo.
Welcome back. We back to it. You know how we do it. Jordan documentary. Right back into it. You know, we getting into it like the last one. You didn't check out the first reaction that we did. Make sure you go check that one out right now. We react to the first and second episodes. Now we're on to 3 and 4. So, what do you think? What's your thoughts on 3 and 4?
No subscribers, if you're a subscriber, if you liking, no, we get straight to it.
No, wait, we gotta do that every video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the Hen Dogs, because you know, we got a lot more videos coming that you want to stay tuned for. So hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the Hen Dogs, come join the fam. Make sure you hit the like button and talk to us in the comments as always. You know, we got a lot of feedback on the other Jordan reaction video. Now, I really liked it. You know, y'all were talking to us about what was going on in that second episode.
I think that's been our best video so far.
Yeah.
That's been our best video, Jordan.
Sure.
Like,
there was a lot of people that were disagreeing with what we were saying.
Yeah,
so I'm going to address the Oakley comments.
Yeah, we're going to save that for the end. Save all that for the end.
For the end?
Yeah, save that for the end.
Okay, I'm going to address y'all though. I want to talk to y'all, some people specifically, about Charles Oakley.
Yeah, but for the most part, there's like a lot of older guys who was happy that we was taking the time to talk about Jordan.
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
was.
I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, we had a lot of people who had some disagreements with what we talked about. So, but that's what it's about,
right?
That's what it's about. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
let's talk.
We're not sitting here saying everything we say is facts. Like, that's not what we're here to do. We just here to speak our minds, and if you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't.
It's two basketball minds talking basketball. You know, everything is not going to be facts here. You know, a lot of it is just mostly our opinion.
It's all, at the end of the day, it's all sports. It's all, we all love it. We all come together in one single group because of it. So, it is what it is.
So, let's get to it. Let's get to this video, man. 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Episode 3. Dennis Rodman. He was insane. Dennis Rodman.
That's what you took from it?
That's
he was insane.
He was crazy.
He was insane. You always knew, like, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
you saw him wearing the dress. You saw him doing all of that, kind of hearing about him marrying himself, all of that. You hear that, but that dove like a lot deeper into it. He was homeless.
Right.
His people kicked him out right at 18. Like, as soon as you turn 18, okay, you're an adult. It's time to go. He had to go stay in like his friends' backyards, all that stuff.
He said basketball really saved him, like.
And that's why I want to take the time to kind of point out Bill Simmons. Okay. He's a writer, analyst, whatever. I don't know what he is. I just think he's like a big time Boston Celtic fan. Yeah. And he got the nerve to like put out an article talking about like he don't understand why everyone's talking about Dennis Rodman like 25 years down the line. Like he's not as interesting as people are trying to say that he is. He was really like, they were saying he's really like a bad person.
And Dennis Rodman is one of the most interesting people ever.
He is. I always say he should go take the Dos Equis, like the whole little Dos Equis brand.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friend.
He should be the most interesting man in the world, because he is.
For real, Dennis Rodman, man, he's definitely different. Like all that different hairstyles with leopard print.
I thought it was leopard print, but it was number 33s all through his head. He was happy Scottie Pippen came back. I never knew that.
Yeah, me neither.
I never knew that, but yeah, man, I just say that Bill Simmons, stop being a hater, bro. And just appreciate greatness, appreciate just like everybody else. I understand you probably didn't grow up as a Bulls fan, but chill out. That's all I think about is Dennis Rodman since that documentary.
Pause what?
You said something gay.
Man, he was wild. Like, I've never seen a person in the middle of the I've never seen or heard a person in the middle of the season just go take a hiatus. Like, I need a break. Like, I'm about to go to Vegas for 48 hours. Well, it was supposed to be 48 hours. Turn it to like 90-something hours. Which Jordan knew.
The middle of the season.
The middle of the season, like not an All-Star game, like not All-Star weekend. He wasn't injured. It wasn't nothing. It was the middle of the season, and he's just like, I gotta go. Like, I'm tired of basketball, and I'm out. And sure enough, the Bulls was like, hey, like we know that to get the best out of Dennis Rodman, this is what we have to do, and it worked.
Yeah, that is interesting to see that they understood what it took for Dennis Rodman to be at his best. Like, they couldn't have him on a leash. They had to let him off and just let him be free. And that's like dope to see. Like, as a coach, I feel like that's a great coach. To know how to get the best out of your players.
It's just Dennis Rodman. Nobody else was doing it. Even Michael Jordan, when they came to him about it, he like, shoot, if anybody needs taking a vacation, I need one. Yeah, but it's funny how he went to Phil and asked Phil. Phil went to Michael Jordan and asked Jordan. It's like, Jordan, Dennis has to tell you something.
When Dennis wants to tell me something, I know it's not something that I want to hear. So Dennis says, I need a vacation. And I look at Phil and say, Phil, what do you mean, vacation? He says, you need a vacation. You need some time off to let loose. I say, look, Phil, let me tell you something, man. I'm not, if anybody needs a vacation, I need a vacation.
Should have been the other way around.
Exactly.
Right?
It should have been swapped. He should have been going to Michael Jordan first.
Right. And Jordan should have been saying, Coach,
right.
Rodman got something to tell you.
Right. You know, he went to Phil, and Phil was like, hey, Mike, your teammate has something to say. They needed the final say from Jordan.
They need Jordan's approval.
They needed Jordan's final approval. That's wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. Wow. That just shows how impactful Jordan was. Like Jordan's basically the coach. That's basically what they said.
And then Jordan had to go on like a Hangover movie type thing to go find him.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild. He said he had to go find. He had to knock on the door in Vegas and look for him because he was past his 48 hours. And Carmen Electra was hiding in the room. Like, that's wild.
Jordan's low key. I'm not gonna lie. Jordan is low key dry snitching on a lot of people.
He didn't dry snitch a few times.
I mean, I guess he got to, and they getting deep into all this stuff. So I mean, he giving the people what they want to see. But Jordan
one airplane trip, like when
he's an alcoholic.
He's like, Mom and Dad, he's an alcoholic.
You got a hangover this morning? No, I am. My mom and dad are gonna watch this now. Yeah, Mom and Dad, he's an alcoholic.
He was definitely dry snitching.
He was putting his teammates out there, man. But every team needs a Dennis.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like the only reason why he was able to do all of that, like go on hiatuses and all that stuff, is because he played so hard, right. And they know like they needed him to win. That's what he said too at the beginning of the episode. He said, yeah, you know, the Bulls had Scottie Pippen, the Bulls had Michael Jordan, the Bulls had Phil Jackson, but I deep down don't believe they would have won a championship without me.
Cause they don't do what I do.
They don't do what I do.
Yeah.
I believe that too. That's true. That's true. And he like, yeah, I go out there and I want to break my nose. I want to feel the pain.
I want to get cuts.
I'm like, bro, like, what kind of basketball player says this?
Dennis Rodman.
Only Rodman.
There's probably a handful of players in the NBA who actually just like are crazy like this. Yeah. Who are actually going out there to hustle their ass off and just play as hard as they can. Actually. Want to feel pain. I say
he wanted to feel pain. Like,
I say probably
wild.
Ron Artest,
yeah, he celebrates and still elbows people. Like, yeah, he wanted to feel pain too.
Man, he elbowed the mess out of Harden.
I'll never forget that.
One person I think who wants to be like this, but he just don't really got it in him. Like, it's just not him. Draymond. Like,
nah, he got it. Draymond got it.
I think Draymond is like fake crazy.
Nah, Draymond got it. I just look at it as from an aspect like, you can't go into a game like halfway and play against Draymond.
Oh no.
That's what kind of I look at. You can't go in a game halfway and play against Patrick Beverley. He's gonna expose you. Like you have to make sure you get you have to make sure you get a good nice rest before you go play these type of players.
Yeah, that energy is just.
It's just like they're gonna literally expose you. They're gonna like run you over every trip. If they see weakness within your game, like that's just who they are. So I don't think Draymond is fake. But we stand on topic, man. We back in the 80s. We back in the 80s and the 90s, man. What's next? We gonna go to where it all started for Rodman. In Detroit.
Oh yeah, bad boys.
The terrible boys. I mean the bad boys.
Terrible boys. I mean the bad boys. You know, I had to put my Detroit hat on. Represent for the bad boys. You know, that's our area. That's
bad boys, but that name does not show any justice as to how crazy they was.
So you saying they should have been called the Terrible Boys?
I mean, it don't sound the same. Terrible boy, that sounds trash. Like they was really out there trying to kill Jordan. Like
the Jordan rule.
But it's funny because you hear the coach try to like PG-13 with the Jordan rule.
Yeah, it was just when he got it here, we just trapped hard there.
Forced him to the left.
Man, the Jordan rule was to kill Jordan.
Yeah. Dennis Rodman said it. Like he ended up going with Jordan, so he was able to say it. He was like, the Jordan rule was to knock him on his every time he jumped. Mm-hmm. Every time he got in the air, like that's when they was at a disadvantage. Right. So every time he's running around, like
don't let him jump.
Don't let him jump. We bumping him, we grabbing him, we doing everything because he's unstoppable.
They literally said we were out there to hurt Jordan.
Exactly. No, for sure. That's what it was.
That's wild.
Which is crazy once you think about it because technically the bad boys made Jordan.
They did.
And technically he ended the bad boys.
They definitely did make Jordan though, because I don't think he would probably be who he is now without them.
He wouldn't. He had to put on 15 pounds with his trainer and all that. Like that's a fact. Man, that might have to be the title. Did the bad boys make Jordan?
Hey, low-key did. They turned Jordan up, made Jordan who he is. But Jordan ended them.
Oh, he ended them, right. Scottie Pippen also, got a lot better within his time. Because those first couple years when Detroit was beating the Bulls, he was scary. He was not Scottie Pippen. He deserved that contract he got. Like
7 years, 18.
He deserved. He only know he deserved $18 billion. Like you got this game 7, and all of a sudden you got a migraine. Like, I mean, I get it. I've had migraines. I get it.
Jordan wasn't feeling that.
To this day, Jordan don't believe it. I can't argue the fact that he had a migraine, but come on, man.
I needed you.
I needed it. Game 7. Like that's how I felt. That's how anybody would feel in that situation. Sure. Like you Scottie Pippen, bro. This is game 7. You a professional athlete. You got a headache?
Yeah, you better get all the treatment in the world, man. You better tell the trainer, I got a headache, get me together, give me ibuprofen, give me an IV, give me some water.
I want to throw up. You was scared, bro.
The bad boys had you scared. But yeah, that definitely turned Scottie up. After that,
I think Jordan had to have cussed him out or something. You a real punk out here.
Like, what turned him up though? No, when Rodman pushed him. Yeah. When he pushed him, that was playing Rodman, bro.
Right.
He pushed him straight on it.
Like, it wasn't even like a little like sneaky push or anything. Like
he fouled him first, fouled him hard, boom, then just pushed him. Scottie sat down for a minute and hopped right back up. Just turned him up, man.
It's crazy though. Like to this day, I never knew the hatred that Isaiah and Jordan have for each other. Even in 2020, they still hate each other. Like a lot. Him also. I mean, obviously that rivalry, but also him not going to the Olympic team.
Yeah, the dream team.
Yeah, Jordan would pull the strings for that, and Isaiah was nowhere to be found.
And that is crazy to think Isaiah Thomas wasn't on the dream team.
Yeah, Jordan went, bro, I don't mess with bro. I don't mess with dude. Like, we could win without him.
Man, just imagine a dream team with Isaiah.
That'd be OC.
Who's that point guard? Probably Stockton.
Magic.
Magic.
Like, and it's funny because whenever you hear Jordan talk about like trying to compete and trying to be the best, he don't really kind of give Detroit the credit as he should. As everybody else can kind of notice it. Like he always be like, I was chasing Bird and Magic. He never say Isaiah. Never says Isaiah.
It's real deep.
Real hatred.
We see it.
They just shake their hands at the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy.
That's so petty.
Yeah, I don't like Trey did that.
I don't like that. And especially because you can see the 2 prior years before that, Jordan going up to him, shaking their hands, all this and that. Like,
and Isaiah tried to say that was just something they did back in the day. They didn't really shake hands. He tried to like kind of make fun of the game nowadays where everybody goes to shake hands. But he said that that's not what they did back in the day. But Jordan was like, yeah, we did. Like, and they showed it. He actually shook his hand the 2 years prior when they lost to him.
Right.
And then, so yeah, Isaiah, I didn't really feel that, man.
But, I mean, you can't really be mad at it, though. Because, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if that's just how you feel, that's just how you feel.
No, you can't be a sore sport, man.
You're not supposed to be, but I'm not about to be sitting here and like, being mad at this man for doing that. Like, that's just how you feel. Like, he's just that poor of a sport head.
Yeah, you gotta
like if you want to be in a happy mood, you have to beat me, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Like, you can't beat me. Like, oh, well, it's kind of like the same thing when they complain about people that celebrate a lot when they score. Like, if you don't want them celebrating, don't let them score.
Nah, man, I feel like you gotta show some sports.
You're supposed to. I would every single trip because that's the type of person I am. But Phil Jackson.
Episode 4 was pretty much about Phil. Definitely learned a lot about Phil.
A whole lot about him.
I didn't even know Phil was a hooper. And Phil looked kind of nice.
Yeah, he was a big time rebounder.
He's huge. I didn't realize he was that tall.
The 2 things I took from Phil's episode about Phil is that I never knew that he was the hipster that he was.
Oh yeah.
He was doing party, all kinds of party. He's making him do yoga and like do all these type of like
meditation,
stuff like that, like off acid and like going wild like that. And the other thing I thought was wild was he's not the originator of the triangle.
Oh yeah, that was big. Tex Winters.
That's crazy though. Like I always thought that. I mean, I never thought that Phil actually came up like in his basement, like actually creating a triangle. But I thought he was like responsible for it.
He kind of is responsible. He made it popular, made it successful.
Yeah, he did a Jay-Z. Like Tex Winters made it a hot song. I mean, he made it a hot line. Phil made it a hot song. Like he kind of became the head coach and like established the whole triangle. But he didn't like originate. He didn't start it. It wasn't his idea.
It's a pretty interesting situation with the whole Tex Winters and Doug Collins and all that. I thought that was pretty interesting to see how Doug Collins didn't like the triangle offense.
He didn't like it.
He wanted to just get Jordan the ball every play.
That was his mindset. Give Jordan the ball. That's it. I don't care about no triangle. Like, quit talking to me about this triangle offense. I don't care. We want to give Jordan the ball. That's it.
Yeah, he actually got mad at Tex Winters. He told him he couldn't sit on the bench during the game.
Demoted.
Yeah, he demoted him, told him to get out of here. And that's what kind of got him fired.
It definitely was got fired. But I really like Doug Collins.
Yeah, I do too.
Like his whole time he was there, the way he kind of like talked to his players and everything, just his whole mindset. I really messed with him.
Is that like a Mark Jackson, Steve Kerr situation? Kinda is.
It is in a way.
Where Mark Jackson kind of started it.
Only thing that made it a little bit different was that Phil was with him. Like Steve Kerr wasn't an assistant coach. Right. That's what make it a little different. But I mean, kind of the same thing. Like he wasn't doing nothing wrong, really. I mean, they was a good team. They were in the playoffs.
They weren't.
The Warriors wasn't.
No, I'm talking about the Bulls.
They wasn't winning, but they was like they was in the Eastern Conference Championship, and like that's kind of how. I mean, Mark Jackson never won, but they was like a pretty good team. Like, it's kind of the same thing.
But yeah, that was a pretty interesting situation, you know, to see how everybody kind of turned on Doug Collins, like all the assistants, like the whole staff, pretty much, like everybody except Jordan. You know, they pretty much turned on him and got him out of there because he didn't want to run that triangle offense. And like Phil ended up running that triangle offense to perfection.
Like for 20 more years.
Even with the Lakers and Kobe and Shaq.
Like, put it with them because it's like, hey, this triangle offense works. I want to get 5 people and let's like study the triangle offense. Let's run it. Like, let's go run it as an open.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't understand it when they were trying to explain it.
Yeah, let's go to LA Fitness and do the triangle. That'd be hard.
We're not gonna lose. So in the last video, I said that Scottie Pippen should not let another man just slap him like that. But he lost my respect. Letting Oakley smack him.
Yeah, we gotta deal with by you today. He get a treatment like this. I'm gonna tweet next year this time, alright? Alright? Yeah, okay.
You should never let a grown man slap you like that.
He was like, yeah, Oakley used to beat me up. Like, what?
What?
He used to let this man.
He had him like grabbing him like this and like what?
What?
People had something to say about that.
People were saying that Oakley would knock us out. I mean, he probably would, but
that's not the argument.
That's not the argument. I'm not just going to let him smack me. I got integrity, I got pride, I got all of that.
Boy, if you don't, like, you gonna fight for your last name. I mean, you might
gonna have to beat me up
every time.
Every time, he's gonna have to whoop me. But I'm not just going to let him pump me. Like,
yeah. Nobody he's about to slap you and then you just walk away, start laughing.
Yeah, he beat me up.
Somebody else said something too. Where's the person? Somebody else said something about.
Somebody said, man, Oakley would knock y'all out with his breath.
Yeah, somebody else said. We gotta look it up. Yeah, let's look.
I guarantee that Oakley will slap the out of y'all. And you wouldn't do anything. So I mean, the first part of the statement might be true. You know, he might slap me. You know,
yeah, half of it was right.
But the part that you're not gonna do anything, that's just how I was raised. You know, I'm not just gonna let nobody just pump me, do all that. Even if he gonna whoop me, I'm just gonna have to take the whooping.
You may let him slap.
Yeah, that sound like you gonna let him.
You might let him, but I'm not about to. And what was the other one?
Oakley would knock y'all out with his breath. Man, that's hilarious, man.
Y'all my God, his breath must really stink. I think it'd be kind of interesting to watch is like the bad boys' hardest fouls. I saw 10 bad fouls just on Jordan. I know for a fact they got some stuff on there. I did not know that they were really out there like trying to take heads off.
That was literally a game plan.
Yeah, and it's crazy because on top of that, not only was they out there just like really like being this physical presence that was just knocking over everybody. They were winning. Like teams were scared to play them. Yeah. Teams were scared. They won 2 championships.
Lampier was coming down low. They get into
Dumars.
And now Aguirre will try to get
it.
That's shot. Still missing. And Pippen runs it now.
Oh, is he on his leg?
For the top on Lampier. And they're going to call
Lampier is crazy.
And the intensity and just everything back there.
Because they hate each other.
Yeah,
There's no teams that hate each other right now. LeBron doesn't hate the Warriors.
Nah,
He don't hate KD right now. Like, that's his boy.
Yeah, it's like,
Look how he fell his leg. Oh! Come on, man.
yeah, that was dirty.
Come on, bruh.
It was so dirty back then, man. So many cheap plays.
Losing it. They are
Oh!
not with it yet.
Man, I think George is last.
Not with it. Bill Lambier
Okay.
sure-handed normally.
Pushed
Bro,
it was real
crazy.
hatred, like,
Since
towards
their
each other.
altercation where Isaiah Harper
Look at
Bro, Lambeer, bro.
This man is funny.
Nah, bro, that's not funny. Bro.
I'm just watching Lambeer. Okay, it wasn't.
Oh man, what's gonna happen now?
And a technical foul is going to be called against
What's
this.
gonna happen now?
Chuck looking on. He was
They just looked so angry back in the day. Like, were they even having fun?
Like, is this a sport or was this war?
Just short.
What?
Lambeer
He done
catching
threw the ball at him.
I don't think they was having fun.
Lambeer is really angry.
unnecessary.
We definitely deserve that.
Lambeer. Oh my
He not out the game yet.
Small stuff. Ooh.
Oh,
Why is he still grabbing him?
let him go. That was a good move by Jordan too. It was a good pass.
There was a lot going on back then, man.
John Sally was talking a lot in the documentary.
He was.
I like what he was saying. He was keeping it real.
Jordan does a good job of drawing everybody to him and then finding course.
What do you say about Jordan? You think that that the media made Jordan who he was?
Oh yeah, I definitely heard that. He was saying that the NBA basically created this narrative that he was the best player ever, the best NBA player. I kind of see it, you know.
You don't think it was because he was out there scoring 69 points? 63 in his second year against the best team in the whole NBA?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough argument. I see. Oh my, what the fuck?
Bro, he just need him in his chin.
Why are you flying through the air like that, Rodman?
Bro, Rodman is find some shit.
What?
There it is right there.
Wait, he pushed Jordan.
He pushed Jordan, yeah.
And Jordan flew into Rodman, and they caught a foul on Jordan.
But why did he push Jordan? I don't get it.
It's bad boys. That's what they do.
Yeah, Jordan like, bro, he pushed me. Doug Collins, my boy.
Yeah, let's see this. He pushed him. He caught the foul on Jordan. But yeah, man, those bad boys.
That was
bad
way,
boys.
yeah, I saw way worse than that in the documentary.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because Rodman was doing all of that with Detroit
Mm-hmm.
and then left and went to Chicago.
He was messing them up. Like,
You would think that like the Bulls would be like, no man, forget Rodman. Like we don't want him. We don't need him.
that's
But,
our rival.
yeah, that kind of goes to show like how great Jordan was though.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was, like I said, he was averaging 60, not averaging 60, but scoring 60, having 50, 60-point games. But then when it was time to like, all right, it's time to get Dennis Rodman, it's time to get Pippen, it's time to get Ron Harper, it's time to get all these different players, it's time to instill this triangle offense. He's like, okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, he accepted it.
I'm with it. Like, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, but I'm trying to win.
Yeah, that's definitely big. The way like he accepted Dennis Rodman and brought him in,
Just to win.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
Because he saw the value in Dennis Rodman. He wasn't kind of against him because of the wars that they had. Like he seen the value that he had, and he was accepting to him, and it worked. Like
That kind of relates to the kind of Kobe and Ron Artest situation a little bit. Remember they was going head to head at Houston Lakers.
Yeah.
Like they about to fight and doing all elbow each other. And the very next year he went and played for the Lakers.
And did y'all win anything?
Yeah, he won. He the reason why we won Game 7. He saved
Right.
Kobe. He saved Kobe in Game 7. So yeah, I mean, I think we kind of talked about a lot in the little time that we talked. So if we missed something, put it in the comments, discuss it with y'all. I'm sure we missed a lot. There was so much detail in those documentaries,
But yeah, talk to us. Give us your opinion. I know y'all gonna disagree with something we said because of course we weren't living back then, so y'all might have seen some stuff that we didn't actually see, or y'all know
viewed
something
it differently or something.
Yeah, got a different perspective on it. So talk to us in the comments. We appreciate all the basketball dialogue. It's fun for us. So If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Talk to us in the comments, like I said, you know, make sure you leave a comment, talk to us, give us some dialogue, sports dialogue, you know, Jordan, Bad Boys, Rodman, Phil Jackson, all of the above. Talk to us, man.
Let's get ready for 5 and 6. You know what 5 and 6 is gonna be about?
I don't.
I saw like the little trailer and all I saw was a video of Kobe and I got geeked. Kobe and Jordan was like talking. I got super geeked.
Oh, yeah, this might be legendary.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be about, but
because this is The Last Dance, 97, 98. When did Kobe get drafted? 96,
97. Yeah, he was in the league 2 years after Jordan.
Okay, so they're gonna have some good footage on Kobe.
Kobe gave him 50 too, like his second year in the league too. So he ain't gonna forget about that. Damn, we should react to that.
What?
Kobe 50-point game against Jordan.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for 5 and 6, man. We will be giving our summary on that, talking about that, just as we're doing with this one and for 1 and 2. So that's pretty much it. You know, we got through another video. Thank you guys for watching again. Yeah, that's it. And we out.